Welcome back. The signs are good. The feeling is right, like Austin said, and we just want to enjoy the moment. And the coach, you were there. So also talking about friendlies.
Yeah, look, I mean, I'm hearing the right things, and this is a function of planning. Because of course, if you fail to plan, you're planning to fail. They're not going to be at the 2017 AFCON. I also threw this question to the NFF guys and said, won't this affect? There's something about going to a competition. It builds your momentum. So if you are not going to be at the competition, get busy. Get very busy. It even provides you an opportunity because you can watch your opponents at this competition. You can evaluate their play. You now need to get busy, bring up programs, play friendlies, that will keep your players in shape, that will keep communication going. And that's just basically what you need. Not just even for, getting your players going. The rankings, very important. Play high-profile games that will give you an opportunity to dot the I's, cross the T's, take risk, experiment. Very, very important. I like this. When I look at Gernot Rohr and I look at where our football is coming and I look at the NFF and the things that happened, you remember Paul Gwen issue?
Yeah.
Senfield was also part of it. Mm-hmm. And then from nowhere, we had Gernot Rohr. Look at the way we took it. We're like, okay.
Let's move on. Let's forget it. Let's just forget it.
We had never, it's been a long time we've been in that state that we just want to get things right. And then because we have learned, we've tasted the good, the bad, and the ugly, the man that was on the floor was never scared of falling again. He just wants to get up. So the NFF thought of all of this. They got up and said, look, we just need to give this man all the, support he needs. The Super Eagles, we've let down these people. It's just a win or a win. And then now we're getting the result. It's difficult to sustain success. So it means you need to stay focused. It means you need to do the right things. Administratively, we have to be on point. Yeah. Because if you blink now, you'll see nothing.
All right, let's listen to Gernot Rohr in his own words, what he had to say about us playing friendlies. 2017 is packed, is full. In fact, it's choked. But we have to find a way to do this. So we listen to the coach, the technical advisor of the Super Eagles, Gernot Rohr, talking about the Super Eagles playing friendly, not just friendlies, but against top teams.
We had it already, and we wrote a letter to Mr. Grindel, the president of German Federation, to ask for him a collaboration and to wish him a good new year, of course, for his team and for himself, and to have eventually even a friendly game against the world champion. We would be very happy. But, they have the Confederations Cup in Russia in June, already 1 year before, because they are world champions, so they will play against the AFCON champion and in the other one, of the other continents.
All right. Well, let me let you in on something. You needed to listen to Austin. They were saying almost the same thing.
Yeah.
He has a good knowledge of African football.
That's right.
He's abreast of issues. He's well aware, not just of what is happening in Nigeria, but other African countries and across the globe.
And you see, we're beginning to get the international feel that a coach of his reputation can bring. We're talking to the German Football Federation, also reminding us that don't judge us immediately if we don't get these high games, on the way, because there is a Confederation Cup in June, so teams will be preparing. Maybe they might want to stay focused.
Nigeria might not be their top priority.
That's right now. But when I say this guy knows African football, I'm not bluffing. After the press conference, I still went to him, asked him one or two questions about the Algerians, and he's not telling you much. You just need to believe him. If you know that you've put the responsibility of the Super Eagles into his hands, you need to believe what he's saying. He says for Cameroon that aside their play, dwindling at the moment, administratively they are also struggling. So he understands the right, approach to every game at the moment. We were tensed against Algeria, but there was a certain way the Super Eagles were playing and things were just working for them. That tells you that someone is tactical. Someone has put everything together and said, you handle this, you handle this, you handle this, I'll just watch. And if it's not working, we change to something else. There was a plan. And that's why we were so scared of the Algerians that we forgot that they didn't even have a defense. and then everything just started working for us. We're getting the goal. Somebody was tactical about it, and I think that's the expertise that Gernot has already brought into the Super Eagles. This confidence that going forward, you must put the ball at the back of